Hey, how was your dentist appointment?
Bad. I had 4 cavities.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
It took so long. The first 5 weren't that bad.
Wait, the first 5?
Yeah.
When you yelled 4, you meant 4 factorial?
Yeah, of course.
Seriously? You had 12 million divided by 500,000 cavities?
Wait, what?
That's equal to 4 factorial.
Okay, but 4 is fast. Your version was slow.
I know, that's the point. We should say numbers slower.
What? Why?
Well, you like math because it's fun to do and talk about, right?
Yeah, it's fun to do and talk about.
So, if we spend more time doing and talking about math, that's good, right?
Yeah.
And saying numbers slower means that we spend more time.
Yeah, okay, you've convinced me. Queed. So I had 24 plus 1 minus 1 plus 1 minus 1
Hold
plus
on,
1
no,
minus
you can't
1
just
plus
repeat
1
the
minus
same
1
thing
plus
over and
1
over.
minus 1 plus 1 minus 1 plus 1 minus 1.
Rule 1, no duplicate words.
Okay. Then I had 24 plus 6 Switzerland minus 2 avocado oil times 3.
Stop.
What?
Switzerland and avocado oil?
Yeah, they're neutral, so they'll cancel out.
No, rule number 2, math words only. You can only use numbers and operations. That's it.
Then I had 24 plus 0 times 10 trestrogen to trace until a 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 trestrogen to trace
Stop.
until a
What is that?
It's 1 with the Google zeros.
Okay, we need to make a list of all the allowed words.
Let's call it the group of recognized operations and numbers.
You want to call it grown? For operations, you can use basic arithmetic.
So plus, minus, times, and divided by.
Yeah, and then you can use natural numbers.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And so on.
Why'd you cut me off? I thought you wanted us to talk slower.
It's just a silly idea. I didn't think you'd take it so seriously.
Taking silly ideas seriously is my middle name. So what about 21 and 22? Are these considered different words if we use hyphens?
No, I feel like that's still a duplicate. You can only say 20 once, and the same with 30, 40, 50, and so on.
Okay, and then we have the big numbers, like 100, 1,000, million, billion, trillion, quadrillion.
And so on.
You didn't let me finish.
They go on forever.
Oh, right. So can we use as many as we want?
No. Every big number comes after a small number, and there are 27 small numbers, so we can use the first 27 big numbers. That completes the list of allowed words.
Okay, so to make the slowest possible sentence, we should use every word in the
Every word in the groan.
Exactly. So we could shuffle them all around until it equals 24, but that would take way too long. The number of shuffles is 2 quinvigintillion, 350 quattuorvigintillion, 561...
And most shuffles would be nonsense, like 3011 plus divided by billion 4. It would work better if we treat the operators and numbers differently.
Treat them differently? Like the numbers aren't allowed to have bank accounts? That's not fair.
No, I mean we should first pick the order of the operations and then fit the numbers between them.
Yeah, that helps a little, but there are still way too many shuffles. 1 quinvigintillion, 622 quattuorvigintillion, 323...
We get it.
So instead of checking every possible number name, let's construct a number name.
Okay.
Here's what I'm thinking. We want the result to be 24. Quinvigintillion is the biggest number, so if we add something to it, it'll just get bigger. It won't equal 24.
And the same happens if we multiply.
Yeah, we need to subtract or divide.
Subtracting wouldn't work either. In order to equal 24, you need a bunch of duplicate 9s.
Oh, right. So we have to divide, like 12 quinvigintillion divided by 500 quattuorvigintillion.
So you're just copying my idea from earlier?
Well, my version is better anyway. It's 19 syllables instead of 12.
Wait a second. Are syllables the best measurement of slowness?
What do you mean?
Remember earlier we said that math is fun to do and talk about?
Yeah.
Talking about math uses syllables, but doing math is often written. It uses letters, so we should measure both syllables and letters with a formula like this.
We'll call it the Syllable Letter Unification Rating Program.
You want to call it SLURP? Stop! So my version has a score of 89, and yours has 138.
And I can make it even better by throwing in 6 tresvigintillion on the top and 250 duovigintillion on the bottom.
Wait, there's a duplicate. You used 100 twice.
Oh, right. I don't think we can make these longer then. 1 tresvigintillion is not divisible by 24, so there's nothing we could put on the bottom to balance. And then the same thing would happen with 2, and 3 tresvigintillion is divisible by 24, but we get duplicates. It doesn't work.
What if we start over, change the 500 into a 6?
Then the answer would be 2,000. I didn't have that many cavities. That's ridiculous.
Then we also say minus 2,000 plus 24.
Okay, nice. That's gonna have a pretty good...
It's 188. And now the ratio is 2 to 1, so it'll be easier to find more pairs, like 14 and 7, and 16 and 8, and 18 and 9.
And 20 and 10.
No, that would duplicate 20.
Oh, let's pull up the small words we haven't used. So we could use 10 and 5, 60 and 30, and 80 and 40.
Now the score is 727. That's pretty high.
But it could be better. The maximum is 1,125. We should find a way to use some of the other words.
How about we change the end? Minus 1993 plus 17. We lost the words 2024, but we can bring the 2 and the 4 back in the division.
And Slovak this out. We can also pair the 15 with 30. That loses the 60, but we can pair it with 120.
Nice. Now the score is 898.
That's 79.8% of the max.
That's not bad.
Well, that's a C. My uncle said that we can go bowling if I get all A's and B's this semester.
What? You're like 30.
Yeah, and I really want to go bowling. So how about we make it a little bit slower? Instead of plus, we could say added to. That makes our score 909 out of 1136. That's 80%. That's a B.
Technically, it's a B minus.
Oh, that's fine. So can we start the conversation over?
What do you mean?
You ask how my dentist appointment was, and then I can use this number name to get a B minus.
Sure, I guess. How was your dentist appointment?
Bad. I had 12 quinvigintillion, 14 tresvigintillion, 16 unvigintillion, 18 novemdecillion, 10 septendecillion, 30 quindecillion, 80 tredecillion, 4 undecillion, 120 nonillion, divided by 6 quattuorvigintillion, 7 duovigintillion, 8 vigintillion, 9
Thanks to the recent supporters of the
5
channel.
sextillion, 15 quattuordecillion, 40 duodecillion, 2 decillion, 60 octillion, minus 1993 added to 17 cavities.
I feel like we should just go back to the normal number names.